Hey guys, welcome back. Are you planning to get a new gaming monitor for your gaming setup and not sure whether to get an ultra-wide one? Then don't worry. In this video, we will find out if ultra-wide monitors worth it for gaming and what factors to consider while choosing one. So stay tuned. You're watching Gaming Charge Gaming Guide video playlist. If you have not watched other videos yet, then check out the link in the description below. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about ultra-wide monitor for gaming and your experience. And make sure to stick around till the end of this video because we also have a special chart for curved versus flat ultra-wide monitors. So are ultra-wide monitors worth it for gaming? Yes, ultra-wide monitor worth it for gaming only if you have a curved display with aspect ratio of 21:9. To fully enjoy its benefits such as better gaming immersion, larger field of view for competitive gaming advantage, extra screen for multitasking but needs higher processing power for extra pixel count, and visible black bars for games with 16:9 aspect ratio. What is an ultra-wide monitor? The ultra-wide monitor are the wider version of the standard monitors, where ultra-wide monitor generally use 21:9 aspect ratio, whereas the standard screen monitor aspect ratio used is 16:9, which is used in most old games and media. The sizes of ultra-wide monitors that are generally used by gamers are 34 inches with 3440 x 1440 screen resolution and 29 inches with 2560 x 1080 screen resolutions. These two sizes of the ultra-wide monitor are perfect for gaming experience, which allows gamers to get high frame rates in competitive gaming. What are the advantages of an ultra-wide monitor for gaming? Immersive gaming experience. To be able to get an immersive gaming experience on an ultra-wide monitor, it has to be curved display than the flat display. Then ultra-wide monitor are clearly taking this factor on the top of the list in the advantage section, because it also has a curved properties. The curved monitor help to create the illusion of peripheral vision and the display become more immersive. You should not expect the full immersive gaming experience such as what you get from VR headsets, though you get a better immersive experience with curved ultra-wide monitors than the flat screen ultra-wide monitors. Larger field of view for competitive gaming advantage. This factor only gets effective with curved ultra-wide monitors. In order to understand the field of view concept, you should consider the peripheral vision of the human eye to understand how curved display gets the larger field of view. You can see clearly in this image, which is found at the research done, which shows that the curved display you can get a larger field of view on a small curved screen compared to flat screen. The same curved display you may have probably seen in the movie theater screens and also with modern TVs. This tells us that the curved display has a bigger field of view and also the greater immersion, and that gets better in the curved ultra-wide monitors. Better awareness for fast-paced gaming. You must be wondering that how curved ultra-wide monitor is going to play a role in fast-paced gaming. So here is the thing. These curved ultra-wide monitors mostly comes with wider screen, and most of the modern games support 29:9 aspect ratio. With a 29:9 ratio, you get the wider screen where you can easily spot enemies, objects, vehicles, and possible incoming projectiles that you couldn't have been spotted in a standard screen with 16:9 aspect ratio. So along with the ultra-wide monitors, you get a larger field of view, plus curved display helps you to detect things easily from your peripheral vision and ultimately increases your awareness for fast-paced gaming. Extra screen for multitasking. Most of the multitaskers out there have liked the ultra-wide monitors because with the ultra-wide screen they don't have to buy two monitors with double the cost and also do not need the double power supply. Without two monitors for multitasking also helps to decrease the cable clutter, which can be visibly bad and can be annoying for workspace. Speaking of multitasking, you can be able to do multitasking consisting of browsing, web surfing, watching videos, video editing, streaming, and much more. You will be able to split the screen into many formats as per your preference so that you can work on 2 to 3 tasks at one ultra-wide screen. You can use fancy zones to create a new layouts to use as grids, columns and rows on Windows desktop as shown in this image. You can also configure hotkeys, priority grid, edit colors for zones and their opacity. No large and distracting bezels. The latest ultra-wide monitors do not have large bezels, which improves the field of view on the screen. The other factor is also to consider that because of the ultra-wide nature of the screen with 21:9 aspect ratio, the bezels from the both sides are almost at the edge of the vision and merely less distracting than the standard screen monitor with 16:9 aspect ratio. Image quality. To get the best image quality with your ultrawide monitor, you need to choose the best panel type such as IPS or VA. The TN panels are also an option, but they are not that effective as IPS or VA panels in the market. Image quality is mainly based on the screen resolution you have with the display, and with ultrawide monitors, you have to choose the best size and resolution that fits your gaming and personal preference. Input lag and refresh rate. When it comes to the competitive gaming, your monitor should be very responsive with lower input lag and higher refresh rate. Many ultrawide monitors with 21:9 aspect ratio do have a good refresh rate, averaging 100 Hz, and that is enough for most of the competitive gaming. Though you will find monitors with aspect ratio 16:9 which offers more than 100 Hz refresh rate. Response time. The response time is also one of the factors that are similar to the input lag and refresh rate that you want to have spot on for competitive gaming. You can get the ultrawide monitors with 1 millisecond response time, which is claimed by many brands, but then they comes with a price that is not budget friendly. Freesync or G-Sync. Many ultrawide monitors do comes with integrated Freesync for AMD or compatible with G-Sync technology if you are NVIDIA user, which is an additional factor that is very important in the ultimate gaming experience. Getting a suitable graphic card. The ultrawide monitor on aspect ratio of 21:9 with higher screen resolution like 3440 x 1440p will require a higher number of pixels per frame, and hence the requirement for the processing power increases dramatically. You will need a graphic card with appropriate processing video memory. Make sure you give a thumbs up to the video so that it can reach and help our gaming community members. What are the disadvantages of an ultrawide monitor for gaming? Getting a suitable graphic card. Like explained in the advantage section, the graphic factors is an advantage as well as disadvantage. You will need a higher processing power to generate those pixel count for every frame with higher screen resolutions. The modern games are already graphically demanding, and with that extra space comes with ultrawide monitors. The system will have to process more pixels that needed better graphics card and the optimal game setting. You will have to spend more on the graphic requirement along with the ultrawide monitor, and nowadays those graphic cards are still at a higher price range. Black bars. Since not every game, movie or media is made in aspect ratio of 21:9, hence there will be a visible black bars on the screen. Those black bars can be annoying sometimes. I have felt this many times when some modern games do not support 21:9 aspect ratio and feel bad for that unused space on the screen. And that is obvious to feel the same way when you pay more for that little extra screen. Gaming HUD and vertical crop. Many older games are not supported to 21:9 aspect ratio, and when you try to fit games, videos and movies with 16:9 aspect ratio on the ultrawide monitor of aspect ratio of 21:9, the gaming HUD heads up display and some sections in the movie tends to get cropped vertically. This leads to the bad gaming experience where you can find your gaming screen is missing some vital information about health bar, ammunition count and map locations. So you need to either play games without trying to fit them in a 21:9 aspect ratio, or make sure you have everything on the screen that is essential for a good gaming experience. Reflections. Speaking of reflections, if you have the curved ultrawide display, then you will end up with reflection issues. Because of the curved properties, you can get multiple reflections from your display with multiple angles. You need to make sure that the placement of the curved ultrawide display is not right in the front of any light source or in any angle range that comes from. Some activities and productivity. There will be issues in some of the productivity tasks, and if you opt for a curved ultrawide monitor, those productive tasks such as photoshopping images which requires work with straight lines, and because of the curved display, the work with the straight lines can get messy. There will be some tasks such as also want to stream, or you are a colorist, want to do multitasking can be a little challenging. But once you know the way to get the things right, then ultrawide monitors can become an optimal choice. 4K resolution. The ultrawide monitors with 21:9 aspect ratio generally get you the screen resolution up to 3440 by 1440p with a display size of 34 inches. But there is no curved or ultrawide monitor found by me that supports 4K resolution. The max resolution up to 1600p is found with the 21:9 aspect ratio and with curved ultrawide monitors. You will get 4K options easily with 16:9 aspect ratio, also with a higher refresh rate and response time. Take a note that with 4K resolution, the requirement for the processing of pixel per frame will increase and you will need the high-end CPU, GPU with good video memory to process the load. Pricing. The ultrawide monitors are a little higher in a cost with those additional space on the display and variety of the options that allows you to do multitasking in a single monitor. The curved ultrawide monitors are my favorite, as you should invest them if you want to get the better gaming immersion and do multitasking. Just be aware if you are not concerning the work that involves straight lines. It's time for those special tips as assured at the beginning of the video. Find the special chart for curved versus flat ultrawide monitors on our article. You can find the article link in the description below. Also, if you have any questions or comment about the ultrawide gaming monitors, then you can share your experience by leaving them down below so that other gamers in the community will get help while choosing the best option for them. Make sure you click the subscribe button somewhere on the page to get the information in the future when trying to find the right approach in the gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.